So here I'm just showing the results of the pull tests that we've done on the Kingspan K5 insulation and the graphite EPS. As you can see on the wall, you have the important thing. What we're looking at is residue left of the insulation itself. That means that the adhesive is doing its job. The adhesive is sticking to the substrate and also to the insulation board, and it's the insulation board itself that is breaking down. So as you see on the left hand side, we have some Kingspan K5 left on the wall, which is great. That's what we want to see. So that means that it's not the actual adhesive that's failing there, it's the actual boards being broken up. So as you see, that would just slot, that was there. We pulled that off. It took the K5 with it, and importantly, it hasn't separated the fiberglass outer mesh, outer paper layer, hasn't separated itself from the insulation itself. That has just broken away. And the area where you see that there is, no insulation left is where there's a lack of adhesive up here. So that's a really good test, that, for the Kingspan K5. On the right-hand side, we've got the graphite EPS. Again, lots of insulation left on the wall. The areas where there is no insulation is where there are areas, where there's no insulation there. So there's nothing to keep that insulation onto the wall. So basically, that's a great test as well. But both pull-off tests have worked really well. If you're ever in doubt in terms of what adhesive to use or the substrate, or you're not quite sure, then we always recommend just doing a small little square like this of the insulation onto any project that you're doing, and just doing a quick pull-out test first, just to double check the adhesive, just to double check the wall, make sure you're not pulling anything off that shouldn't be off, and making sure that the insulation itself breaks away rather than the adhesive failing. So just to prove that these weren't fabricated tests, we've got a board that's on here, slightly bigger, so require a bit more force. And I'm just going to try and pull this off the wall, see what happens. So that the insulation itself is breaking away. I can't rip it. That's right. So as you can see, this has been applied using a dab of insulation. So rather than covering the whole back of the board, you can see that there's just been a dot, a big splodge of insulation at the back, which has meant that all of this area here, there was no insulation. So, no adhesive. So no insulation has been left. But on the area where you've got the big dot of, big splodge of adhesive, all of this Kingspan K5 has stuck. So what that means is that the adhesive has done its job and the insulation itself has broken away. So that means really, really good adhesion.